Have you guys ever seen the movie Clueless? In the movie, there's this scene where she goes into her computer, which is in like the mid-90s, and she creates an outfit based off of her wardrobe. Now, back then, this seemed like crazy science, but it is actually able to be done today. There are apps that have popped up with AI that are able to do this, but you can actually do this for free using Notion and Notion AI, Notion Custom Agents. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my entire process of how I plan my wardrobe, from how I shop to how I actually use custom agents to plan my wardrobe using my Notion databases. This is truly an insane thing that I have just created, and I have not seen anyone talk about this as a use for custom agents, which just launched recently at Notion. If you didn't know, I'm a Notion ambassador, I'm a Notion creator, and I absolutely love Notion, and Notion AI is truly changing the game. So let's get into it. There's a lot to cover. I'm going to be talking about a lot of different parts about planning your wardrobe. So make sure to bookmark this, save this. I also have it in my Substack if you want more details. I also have monthly Notion office hours that happen once a month. So if you just join for $5 a month, you can join us and get your questions answered on Notion. So let's just head into the video and make sure that you understand all the things that are happening. First, I want to say that the setup of this does take some time, but it does save me time every day from having to choose. If you didn't know, I'm neurodivergent and I struggle sometimes to figure out, what do? I get like analysis paralysis. But now I don't have to worry about that because Notion knows it better than me. It has a better fashion sense and I can help kind of guide it to what I want it to do. You might have clothes, but you're like, I don't know what looks good together. I don't want to hire a personal stylist. That's expensive. Can I do this for free? Now you can. There's less decision fatigue, more confidence, and more reasons to leave the house looking fabulous. Also, I wanted to mention, one thing I also added to this was hairstyles and accessories. So earrings, jewelry, that sort of thing. I will say this is definitely meant more for women than men, but men can watch this as well if they want and kind of get some ideas. But I will say that most of this video is going to be sort of aimed towards women just because they kind of care a little bit more about it than men. There's some fashionable men out there, but I will say it's definitely not something a lot of guys will probably spend the time doing. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like at the end. I have a full list of ideas for the week, which also then link to the actual pages within the database. This is using a custom agent setup, which just launched recently. And so I was able to kind of set that up, but I also am using a custom agent that I created that has a description of everything that I want. But I also have a database filled with photos of all of the items that I own. This is kind of the first step, but before we even get started with that, let's talk about how I even got there. 2 years ago, around this time, I went to a color analysis, and I've talked about this on my channel. I actually have a podcast interview with my stylist. I was not very fashionable in my 20s. I really didn't know what I was doing. And then when I got my color analysis, and turns out I'm a warm spring, I didn't even know what to do with that information. So I went down a rabbit hole of information about fashion, about styling, and I learned I'm also a soft dramatic in my body typing, which was also a huge thing. I did not know anything about this. So ever since then, I have created systems for myself. When I shop, I've created custom AI in ChatGPT and in Notion to know what to buy when I go shopping. So if you want to learn more about my color analysis and my soft dramatic journey, you can head over to those. I don't want to talk about them here because I've talked about them already and have tons and tons of resources on that. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about setting this up in Notion. So once I learned all about my body typing and everything that I needed to know, I started photographing everything in my closet. This includes shirts, pants, jackets, scarves, earrings, everything. I just take a photo on my phone. That's it. It's really simple. I don't even do a lot of setup. I don't make it look perfect. It's just a photo of the item. Now, this is where it's changed. I used to just upload them manually and just write like a basic title. Now I use Notion AI. What I'll do is I'll upload 5 images to Notion AI, and what that will do is it will create the pages for me in my database. It will have a really good title based off of the image, and then it will also fill out all the properties. So I don't have to do that step. I will say I still have to upload the image. I use it as a cover photo. Some people use it as an attachment, but I use it as a cover photo. And then basically I could then move it to wherever it needs to in the database. I personally organize it in an acronym called CLOSET. So that stands for classic bottoms, layers shirts, outfits, shoes, extras, and trends, which I don't really use trends much, but basically there's 5 categories. And then within each, I have things like, for example, of extras, I have things like belts, jewelry, hair clips, purses, bras and underwear, socks, baseball caps, winter caps, and scarves. So those are kind of my like accessories. So I have taken photos of all those as well. Now, I will say, taking photos of these does take time. It's going to take you several hours. It's going to take you several hours to upload this. But once you have it, then you have it, and you have it forever. And as I buy new things, I will add them manually to Notion. That is one thing you can't really update. So now that I have all of them in there, I'll kind of walk through, and you can look inside of my Substack where I walk through each of the properties of what I include in that database, because it's going to take too long to walk through that here. But basically, I have a ton of different properties that help me kind of organize that database. So once I have everything photographed, then you're like, okay, now what? Then I created something called I call her Cher Horowitz, which is the name of the character from Clueless. I created kind of a custom agent description that kind of helps me know what I'm looking for in terms of that. So let's kind of walk through that real quick. Okay, so this is Cher Horowitz, who is my Notion AI agent. This was before custom agents came out, when you just had AI personalities. So basically this is what she did. So again, I'm a warm spring, so whatever you are, put that in there, and then your body type. So then I talked about color harmony, silhouette, fabric, and texture. It kind of walked through what a soft, dramatic, and warm spring is. So here's like the warm spring guidelines. Here's what it looks for with soft, dramatic, that sort of thing. One of the things I learned within the last couple months is I really have to focus on my neckline specifically. So I'm basically created like a tier system for necklines. So it's like if it's a wrap V-neck, a cowl neck, like give those stars. So you'll see when I go into my actual database, I have like stars for those. These are the ones that are great. Here's to use with caution, so that if I'm actually like shopping, I'm looking for these things as well. I also just recently updated what kind of earrings look good on me, and I didn't realize that there were different like earring types, and so I also asked Notion to give me a list of all the different earring types, and then I actually categorize all my earrings based off of those, and then I also, now when I shop, look for those. Same with necklaces. I didn't realize there were so many different types of necklaces, and now I have a ranking of what are the best ones for my body type. So again, and then also what are the pairing rules? Like, okay, if it's a high neckline, no necklace. If it's a low neckline, then necklace can shine. So it kind of gives me that, which also helps with my custom agent. So again, when I interact with this agent, it will tell me yes or no. It will ask me clarifying questions. This is the tone of the agent. And these are the questions that when I shop, I ask, okay, so then I'm going to talk about frequency of wear, the comfort check, attractiveness, and then fabric and sensory check. So these are questions that I ask myself as I'm shopping. So now if I actually wanted to use this, I want to show you guys an example. So I'm going to give you guys two examples. One is a screenshot that I took from an app. So like I screenshot things all the time and upload them and say, hey, is this a good one? Or I will actually go shopping and take a photo. So all I do is upload these two photos, and because I've already customized it to be this one, I just click share, and then what's going to happen is Notion AI is going to tell me yes or no. So basically right here, you can see yes. It explains why, the color harmony, the silhouette, the frequency of wear. It will ask me these questions, and then this one will say no. I thought maybe it would work, but apparently not. The boat neck can be contained. So basically it's telling me no for that one. So when I shop, this is so helpful for me to know what to get. So literally, it will also for sure tell me the neckline, which was the newest one that I really wanted it to do, was like make sure that the neckline is like the most important thing that you look at. And these are the ones that I look for. So again, that is how I shop. So that helps me know yes or no. Then when I bring it home, I'll take a photo of it and put it into my database. Then the final step is to actually create a custom agent based off of all of the things that you want it to look like. Okay, so this is the one that I created. So basically all I said was, you can see right here, if you look at the actual prompt, I can go all the way back. I said, create a daily look for me from and then I tagged the database, includes earrings, necklaces, optional, shirt, jacket, pants, shoes, and other accessories. Make it fit my agent. So I added the agent. I said, then put it into a database for me to approve based on my daily actions and the local weather. So it did all that. So you could just copy that and do the same thing. So it created this database for me, which I'll show you guys in a second. And so I actually had it create 5 looks for me. And then I also uploaded the weather. I screenshotted the weather for the week. I said it's going to be pretty cold, and says updated all 5 looks with the cold forecast. And then I just kind of gave it some changes. I was like, oh, I also was talking about like, don't add skirts. It's like 30 degrees out. I don't want that. So then I kind of had it change some things. And then there's just like, I kind of bunch it back and forth. Then I also added the option of linking to different meetings and events I had this week. So basically I had to approve that. And so now that is in the description of the agent. I also wanted to add hairstyles. So that's part of this as well. So it allowed me to add that. And then I also linked over the properties to that. So let me show you guys what that looks like. So this is basically what it looks like now. So if I open up this one, so this is basically what it created for me. So if I start with today, you'll see I actually switched these out. So the one that is Wednesday is actually for today. So I wanted to wear this tomato cowl bodysuit. I have wide leg cream denim, and you can see I have the gold coin and rattan tank. So if you click onto this, you'll see I actually have it. You can't really see it, but I literally have uploaded this into my database. I also have my backpack, and I could wear a black belt. So I have to put that on. You can't see it below anyways. So it'll explain, so it's like warm spring friendly contrast. It adds the belt. Here's the shoes that I'm going to wear. Here's the tank. And then it links over to those items so I can get a quick glance at them. If I wanted to work. So actually some of this has been updated. Unfortunately, when I make some changes, the linked items don't always change. So I could just tell Notion to update it. But you can see here it has the weather. And then it links to the bottoms. It links to, the earrings. So it's like I created linked views of the database within that. And you can just tell the AI to do that. So you could say create links to because they're all in the same database, but there's different links. Does that make sense? I can kind of explain that a little bit further. But basically, now I know for the next 2 weeks, and you can see it by calendar as well, what I'm wearing. You can obviously go in and approve it. So they have it approved by status, but I could go in and be like, so for example, next week I'm actually speaking at an event on Thursday. So I was like, I always wear red when I speak. So I actually asked the AI to do that. So if you go back into the inbox and go to Thursday, you'll see that one of the things I'm wearing is a red asymmetrical wrap sweater with cream pants. So it says speaking day, red for confidence while staying warm, spring, etc. So now you can see that my plans or context is here. So I have, again, the link. So I have the link, I have, the cream pants. So for me, I'm able to do that and see that. Now, if I wanted to actually look at all of the different things that are part of my wardrobe closet, I wanted to show that to you guys too. So again, I have everything organized this way. So I have it organized by category. So jeans, pants, shorts, skirts. I just took a photo of everything. You can see here that I have different, all the stuff here. I've got the neckline. Is it new or thrifted? What's the occasion? So this helps Notion AI know all of that information. So again, I have also made it very descriptive. So when I upload a new thing now, I will make sure to add, for example, this one, I add the idea of statement. So let's see if I can give an example. So hot pink long dress wrap V-neck. It gives me the actual title. Brown dress asymmetrical, pink and red dress wrap V-neck. Now, if I were to re-upload these, they would probably get a better description. Let's see if I can find one that has a really good description. Some of my newer ones. Like this one I just uploaded, green draped cowl neck sleeveless dress. So that is very descriptive for the AI to know what that is. So again, you're writing this more for the AI than for you, but it's also helpful for you if you're searching for something. So you can see that also, if it has a star, if I wanted to organize it by neckline, so right now it's grouped by clothing type, but if I wanted to change it to neckline, you can see then that is how I organize it. So right here, if it has a boat neck, it's a check. If it's turtleneck, I put it might not be a good one. And then I also have I've also added that for all of these as well. So small pendant necklace, that's my neckline. I've got pencil skirts, I've got studs, so I have everything organized kind of by type. Which is very helpful. I did not have this before, and now it's making my life so much easier because it's not just by color and long sleeve. It's okay, is this a boat neck? Is this a halter neck? Here are all my hoop earrings, so it's I'm able to then tell the AI, okay, a hoop earring looks good with like a scoop neck or whatever. It literally knows all this so that I don't have to do the work of pairing things, because certain looks look better with others. And so that's a really, really great thing. So again, this is a lot of information. I'm going to put more of this in my Substack, but now every day at 7:30, it will tell me, hey, this is kind of what pops up every day. It says, so it could happen every day. It says it could not finish the task because it did not create it because there was no trigger provided, no context or weather. So I'll have to do that, but this literally popped up as a thing. So that is how I created a Notion custom agent for my wardrobe. And again, I used it more as like kind of a tool to tell it to, hey, create this for me. You could also just use the Notion AI to do the exact same thing. The custom agent is more to like have it kind of do it in the background, but for me it's like either way works. But it's been very helpful to kind of see, okay, here's the next 2 weeks of outfits, here's some combinations of clothing I've never thought of before. So for me, having Notion kind of plan my wardrobe but also still getting my approval and giving my feedback is really cool. I would have never thought to pair these earrings with this shirt, so it's kind of like for this video I thought it would be, oh my gosh, that's amazing and a great idea. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have questions. I know there might be questions. There's a lot to this, but I also want to make sure I leave it in my Substack, so have all of that below as well. Hope that you guys check that out, and I'll hope to talk to you soon. Bye!